ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣೇಶ ಶಾರದಾ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ರಾಮಾಯ ರಾಮಭದ್ರಾಯ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರಾಯ ವೇದಸೆ ರಘುನಾಥಾಯ ನಾಥಾಯ ಸೀತಾಯ ಪತಯೇ ನಮಃ. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 3 of Sundara Kanda. In the previous chapter, we saw Hanuman, after crossing over the ocean, is watching at Lanka and wondering how he can enter such a well protected city. And finally, he decides to reduce his shape to a small cat and assuming the normal form like a monkey so that nobody can be suspicious of him being a stranger, and he decided to enter into the city. Having rested on Mount Samwa of lofty summits that resembled a great cloud, Hanuman, the son of Maruta, that lion among monkeys, confident of his own strength, entered Lanka by night with its wealth of ravishing groves and waters guarded by Ravana, that enchanting city with its dazzling places resembling autumn clouds where the sound of the sea could be heard, the breezes of which it inhaled day and night. Prosperous, surrounded by great forces resembling Vikpavati, with its white gates and decorated arches protected by infuriated elephants, splendid as Bhogavati, filled with huge serpents similar to the city of Indra, embellished by hosts of stars, resounding to the clamor of blustering winds, encircled by a golden rampart, re-echoing to the pealing of innumerable bells and adorned with banners. That city was approached by Hanuman in exaltation, his heart full of wonder, and he surveyed it on every side with its golden gates, the lintels of emerald, and pavements studded with pearls, crystal, and gems, with its steps inlaid with precious stones and floors of lapis lazuli, the grills of refined gold and parapets of silver, the stairways of crystal that free from dust were possessed of emerald threads, and there were charming rooms which, on account of their elegance, seemed to be built in the air. The cries of curlews and peacocks were heard, and geese frequented that place, while swans floated majestically on the lakes. Everywhere the sound of the beating of drums and the tinkling of ornaments resounded, and beholding Lanka that resembled Vasvakara and seemed to be built in space, the monkey was filled with rapture, gazing on that splendid city belonging to the Lord of the Titans, that no other surpassed in opulence. The sagacious Hanuman reflected, this capital, protected by Ravana's warriors, is not to be subdued by force and is only accessible to Kumuda, Angada, and the mighty monkey Sushena, or Mainda and Vivida, or the offspring of Vaivaswata, or the monkey Kushaparva, or Riksha, but foremost of monkeys, or myself. Thereafter, recollecting the valor of the long armed Raghava and the prowess of Lakshmana, the confidence of that monkey was restored, and that mighty monkey surveyed Lanka, the capital of the Lord of Titans, that had the sea as her raiment, cowsheds and stables for her pendants, and armories her breasts, decked out like a woman, where darkness was dispelled by the bright lights of torches and the gleaming of the stars. And as the tiger among monkeys, son of the great wind god, entered the city, the deity who presided over the capital protected by Ravana, she of monstrous aspect rose up and barred the way of that heroic son of Vayu, Emitting a great roar, she challenged the offspring of the wind god, saying, O dweller of the forest! In fact, Hanuman was about to enter into the city of Lanka where he was stopped by this woman who claims herself to be the protector of the Lanka, calling herself Lanka the Devate. O dweller of the forest, who are you? For what purpose have you come here? Answer truthfully if you do value your life. Under no pretext will you be able to obtain entry into this Lanka protected by the forces of Ravana which patrol it on every side. Then the valiant Hanuman answered her who stood before him, saying, I shall tell you all about that on which you question me, but say first who you are in this hideous form, and why you do admonish me in anger, O irascible one. Hearing Hanuman's words, the goddess of Lanka, able to change her shape at will, waxed wrath and in harsh tones addressed the son of the wind god, saying, Obedient to the mandate of the magnanimous Ravana, the king of the Titans, I guard the city. None may pass me, yet if any should contrive to enter here, he will soon fall under my blows. Deprived of his life breaths, I am the city of Lanka itself, and whatever betide, I shall remain true to the words I have uttered. Hanuman, born of Maruta, the foremost of monkeys, stood motionless like a rock, and beholding her in the form of a woman, the lion among monkeys, endowed with intelligence and courage, spoke to her thus. I wish to behold this city with its turrets, walls, and arches, and have come here for this purpose. Great is my desire to see it and explore its woods, groves, and gardens, as also its great buildings. Hearing these words, the presiding deity of Lanka, who was able to change her form at will, was still further provoked and answered in anger. O insensate one! O last of the monkeys! Without overcoming me, how can you enter into this city today, which is ruled by the king of the Titans? Then that lion among forest dwellers replied to that female ranger of the night, saying, After viewing the city, O auspicious one, I shall return from where I came. On this, Lady Lanka, she emitted a terrible cry and struck that excellent monkey with the palm of her hand. Under the force of her blow, the valiant son of Maruta let out a roar and closing the fingers of his left hand, pushed her away with his fist. Reflecting she is a woman, he controlled his anger. Nevertheless, the demon fell to the ground instantly, her face distorted, and seeing her lying on the earth, Hanuman, who was full of courage and nobility, had compassion on her, she being but a woman. Thereupon the lady Lanka, exceedingly agitated, and addressed that monkey in low and faltering accent, saying, O mighty armed one, have pity on me, spare me, O best of monkeys. Those endowed with strength and prowess stay their hand betimes. O you of great might, you have overcome me by your valor. Hear the following truth from me, which was given proclaimed by Swayambhu, who prophesied, saying, In the hour that a monkey overcomes you by force, Titans will cease to be invincible. That means the last days of Lanka will going to begin. the day you are hit by a Vanara with his left fist. That time fixed by Swayambhu has come, as is shown by you, your presence here today. The truth ordained by the self create is unalterable. The destruction of the unrighteous king Ravana, together with all the titans, is imminent in consequence of the abduction of Sita. Therefore, O best of monkeys, you yourself enter this city which is protected by Ravana and accomplish all you desire. Entering this splendid city, protected by the Lord of the Titans, which is doomed, go about freely wheresoever you will in search of the chaste daughter of Janaka. Thus ended chapter 3 of Sundara Kanda in Ramayana. Thus, in this chapter, Hanuman was initially worried regarding how he can enter into that highly impregnable, safe, and protected city. But at the entrance itself, he saw great goddess of Lanka who stopped him and tried to kill him. And then, when he hit her with his left fist, she fell down, and it shows how strong is that particular city that this city can easily be destroyed. So that with full confidence, Hanuman now can enter into Lanka, and at the entrance itself, that goddess Lanka, she proclaimed, saying that, she asked him to go inside Lanka and search out for Sita, which also gave an indication to Hanuman that Sita is certainly being held captive under Ravana. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Bye.